Welcome to your mid-morning news update. Let's go ahead and get you some news so you can continue to go about your day before you clock out for lunch. Let's talk about world news first. Global markets woke up to optimism this morning, actually. Stocks across Europe and Asia are ticking upward as investors position themselves ahead of next week's anticipated Federal Reserve decision. Now, the dollar slipped, gold rose, and once again, copper prices broke records, signaling strong demand and fueling renewed growth in the mining sector. Energy and commodity prices remain sensitive to geopolitical tensions, especially as conflicts in the Middle East continue to shift. While no major new escalations were reported overnight, the economic impacts continue to ripple worldwide. Inside the Federal Reserve, a rare intentional divide is raising eyebrows. Half of the voting members, 5 out of the 12, are pushing back against further interest rate cuts. Despite this, Wall Street is betting heavily, about 85% probability, on a quarter point cut next week. So, why does this matter to you, the people in the neighborhood? Well, rate cuts can lower borrowing costs for homebuyers and small businesses, but they can also signal deeper economic concerns. And internal disagreement at the Fed could create volatility in the weeks ahead. Chair Powell's messaging next week will carry enormous weight, not just for markets, but for your wallet. U.S. stock futures were up this morning as investors anticipate new inflation numbers tied to the Fed's preferred metric, core PCE. That data will help determine whether the Fed stays on course or surprises everyone. Here's what to watch. Unemployment claims are edging downward. Labor market data remains mixed. Some sectors are slowing and others are still hiring aggressively. Liquidity is flowing into markets, pushing the S&P closer to another record. If you're investing, saving, or simply watching inflation, these signals matter for your 2026 financial plan. Crypto markets stirred today with breaking coverage from Bloomberg. Eric Trump had been involved with American Bitcoin Corporation, a company that soared at its public debut before crashing nearly 70% in just weeks. Here's what's also trending. 2025 may be the first year since 2014 that Bitcoin and the stock market moved in opposite directions. Crypto traders are bracing for next week's inflation data and Fed decision, but both of which could trigger volatility. The message to us in the neighborhood, if you're in crypto, hold on to your hat. This December looks like it's going to be bumpy. Now, there's a new global report that projects the smart hospital market is going to reach, sit down, $103.7 billion. And that's powered by advances in an AI-driven medical system, digital patient tools, and next generation EHRs. What does this mean to you? Faster diagnoses, fewer medical errors, more remote care options, and cheaper long-term health management. And at the same time, U.S. lawmakers are debating how HSAs or health savings accounts can be used, including whether Americans should be able to use HSA funds to pay for health insurance premiums. Expect more movement on that front as Congress reels from mounting healthcare costs. Well, guess what's up in lifestyle? Holiday travel is up nationwide. Expect packed airports and crowded highways. Early winter storms in parts of the Midwest and Northeast are slowing down seasonal events. And across social media, cooking, home decorations, and gift-giving content is exploding as families prep for the holidays. And inside the Brownstone, we're spotlighting some of the things that we're going to be doing to get ready for the holidays here, including highlighting some small businesses and community events all season long. And the last word is this: stay aware, stay empowered, stay neighborly. The news does not stop, and neither do we, just some tweaks and changes there. So the Brownstone Brief is here to help you cut through the noise and get right to the point. So from federal policy decisions to the price of copper, from health sector innovations to crypto chaos, everything happening today connects back to how we live, work, and thrive in those local communities. And as always, we want to make sure that you have the information that you need to navigate it all. Listen, we've got a couple of other things that we're working on here in the Brownstone. Cityscape Radio, the app itself, is actually in the final leg of production where you'll be able to watch content directly in the app. So we pulled it off of all of our app platforms, but you'll be able to see it in about 2 weeks, just in time for the holidays. In the interim, we do encourage you to go ahead and check out Cityscape Radio, where you're going to be able to listen to the sounds of the season. Also, check out brownstoneworldwide.com for news and information throughout your day that you can absolutely use. Check out Brownstone's Best, that's Brownstone Living's best daily deals and coupons, the actual meta group, as well as the website where you can get those daily deals that are updated every 24 hours. And lastly, Brownstone Living magazine. We're going to be doing the 12 days of Brownstone Living leading up to, you guessed it, the December issue. So go ahead and start paying attention to that. It's not going to be a full 12 days, but you'll be able to check out those past issues at your leisure. Those free digital issues are always available at brownstoneworldwide.com as well. Get out there and enjoy the rest of your Friday today, guys. We'll see you around.